What's in my camera bag as a videographer? I have two cameras, always want a backup, Sony a7 IV and Sony a7 V. I have a gimbal. I put my camera on a gimbal with the 24-105 lens. I like that because if I zoom in and out, it doesn't affect the length of the lens. Not only that, but with this lens, I can adjust it from my phone. Same with my cameras, I can adjust them. So if I have a second camera on a tripod somewhere else, I can still adjust that camera, zoom in and zoom out, start recording and recording right from my phone. So also like in photography, two slots for cards. So I record simultaneously on both cards at the same time. So everything is backed up. And I have, like I said, the 4 and the 5. On the 5, I keep the 70 to 200. I can get those really sexy shots from far away, back of the church, during a photo session time with the photographer. I don't have to be in the way. I can sit back and just cherry pick the really beautiful images. I can go shallow depth of field, f2.8. I'll show you some of what those images look like. Equally important to the video image in a video is the audio. So for the ceremony, I have multiple of these Rode wireless mics. I put them on a mic like this. I mic the groom, I mic the officiant. I also mic where the readings are gonna be if there's gonna be readings. And if there's musicians, we also mic the musicians. During the ceremony, sometimes I may need to use my Zoom recorder, which has the microphones built in, so I can just start and hit record. If the ceremony location has a mixing board, I'll plug into the board so I get that beautiful audio. Whatever is being played, what everybody hears, I hear, and I have it from the source. You must have one of these if you're gonna do wedding videos. You must have these for the vows if you're gonna be doing wedding videos. Also, you wanna monitor it. So headphones, do not forget your headphones at home. Sometimes you think you're recording, you think you're getting a signal, and you're not, or it's terrible, there's something wrong with it. So you want to monitor your audio. You don't want to get back home and realize you weren't recording what you thought you were recording. Equal to the cameras being recorded and the audio being recorded, to get the best image, you need a light. I like to have a little LED that I put on my camera. It sits on the camera shoe. And this one I like because it's extremely powerful. It's got a lithium ion battery in it, and it's easy for me to charge it from USB. So even while I'm filming, I can be charging my light at the same time. Very, very, very powerful. It's adjustable. And like I said, I can even keep it on my gimbal or on my other camera. We want to have multiple of these. I have two of these. Speaking of charging, and it's not necessary, but I find this really, really useful, a V-mount battery. I also purchased a belt strap for it, so I can put it on my belt and I can charge my camera while I'm recording, and I can charge my light when I'm recording. I can even charge my Zoom or use it to power my Zoom if that's running out of power, so I can go for many, many hours. I have one of these mounts that also mounts onto my tripod. So if I just want to keep it on my tripod, I want to have a monitor going. I don't like to have to worry about power on a wedding day. I want to have lots of power. This gives me lots of power on my wedding day. Speaking of power, as with my photography, I carry about 5 batteries with me for the day. And when I'm shooting video, I often still have to recharge. I wish I don't, but with 5 batteries, sometimes it's still not enough. And I need to charge these batteries, but I can also charge them from my V-mount. So, I almost forgot my gimbal. You want to have one of these. I like to have one camera on a tripod and one camera on a gimbal at any time. So I'm ready for any action in any scenario that happens. Someone is locked down and speaking, not a problem, I keep them on a tripod. If someone starts to walk away or we're gonna do the exit from the church, I do that on a gimbal. I'll show you what that looks like also to exit the ceremony on the gimbal. Same for first dances. We can go around, we can move, and it's nice, smooth movement. Cables. You want to have cables to plug into the DJ or the hall. I bring different ones. I bring XLR, I bring 1/4 inch, I bring RCA. I make sure I have a bag that has all the possible cables. And so I'm ready for any situation. There's no situation I can get into that I'm not ready for. Even if this isn't enough, in my car, I have big lights that I can come to light up a whole room. Sometimes we go and it's an outdoor ceremony and it's close to sunset. And by the end of the ceremony, it's dark. And we are the only light source that's there. It's from our camera lights. This is what makes us special, drones. I am a licensed drone pilot. And this is my drone. There's shots you can get with a drone that you just cannot get with anything else. You have an outdoor ceremony and you want to show that beautiful setup. This is the only way to get the truly beautiful image. Same with location. You want to show it with the location. You're underwater. You know, we once chased a boat with this thing to get the shot that nothing and no one else can get. And that's why, so I like this particular drone because it has the Hasselblad camera and it's got a 1-inch sensor. There are other ones that come out, but this one is really stable, really small and really stable, best image quality. It's sexy, it's beautiful. This makes us special.